Alright, what is up people, my name is Zohib and you're watching CHEETAH, and welcome to the tutorial on how to do double exposures. And don't mind, your GIMP may look white because you may not have a theme for it, but I have a theme for my GIMP to look like this. A lot of them, I'm pretty sure all of them are free. You can go just search GIMP on Google and you'll find plenty. That's not what this video is about, so just discard the fact that it's black. That's just a theme. We're gonna drop in our picture. We need two pictures to do this, obviously, double exposure. This is one picture of me when I was in New York, not New York anymore, but there's this other picture here of the Empire State Building that I got off of Google here. And we're gonna size, stop. Click on here, and we're gonna press this scale tool here. We're gonna lock the scale, make sure it stays equal. We're gonna scale it where it fills me. So we're just gonna bring down the opacity of that so we can see the background and see where we want to put this. So now that we have this selected out and we know where we're gonna put this, or that, we're gonna press that and the eyeball over there, and that hides that layer. So now we're gonna cut out the background here, and to cut that background out, we're gonna first use this one selects color. This other one here, this one will select a general area that it feels like this. The one I really like is this color tool. It's much more efficient for the hair. If there's hair if there's obviously going to be hair, unless if you're bald, then the other one may be better for you. But if you have hair, you may want to go over the color one. So you can use the numbers on top of your keyboard, on top of Q, W, E, etc. To zoom in and stuff. I don't know if that's only for Mac, but if you have Windows, you can try that, see if that works. Make sure you have add alpha. Make sure you add an alpha channel that makes it transparent in the background. And when we do this lower area down here, I think the wand tool will be much better because there's, as you can see, the contrast is very, it mixes. So the contrast here and here is like, here's dark, here's also dark. Here's bright, so it's gonna select both sides and it's gonna be kind of hard. So what you want to do now is just to select an area. As you can see, it only is selecting what it sees is the contrast on the outside, and it doesn't go anywhere else. It just sees a relative, like, around the area where it blends. So I think that'll be much more easier to use for this area over here where the contrast is very high. Where the contrast is very diverse. And don't select everything at once, just select a little bit, erase it, go on, and then select again. Selecting everything at once could also cause other problems, like you're not going to be able to select everything at once. You may just want to select a little bit, erase it, then go on. Alright, and once you're done, another thing you'll realize is that if, let's say I have this area selected, right, I won't be allowed to color outside the area, as you can see, but only erase, erase inside. I'll only be allowed to erase inside the area. Once you're done, let's say the touching you want to do involves like just a little touching without the selection, right? What you can do is go over here, select and none. Then it gets rid of that area, and now I'm free to do it anywhere. This will be much better when I want to erase everything I've done, the little parts. And as you can see, shortcut is Command Shift A to select none. But as you can see here, there's some left, and this is gonna be very hard to do. So what you may eventually have to do is use the eraser tool without the selection. And notice that if your picture has a lot of contrast on it, you may just have to use this the eraser tool and go through those little pieces there to get rid of them. You're not going to be able to select everything with the color tool, color selection. You're not going to be able to select everything with the Affinity Select tool, and you're not going to be able to select everything, erase everything with just the eraser. That would take hours to do. So you're going to have to do a combination of the two to get it done as fast and efficiently as possible. So now, as you can see here, we can increase the size of the brush to get this out. We basically cropped me out. That's all done, and now we just can use this erase. And remember, also do keep in mind of the view here. As you can see, it has these numbers here. You can get used to these numbers here too. Look at them. Of course, the recording messed up, so quickly I just put in another picture, so I could have maybe more pictures to choose for profile pics. But don't mind that. The tutorial still is gonna work the same. Just pretend like this is the same in the picture. So going on from here, what you're gonna have to do is go to this layer right here, right click on it, and alpha to selection, right? Now what this does is this selects everything that is not transparent. Like the background is transparent, it doesn't select that. Everything that is transparent is selected. Now you're gonna go to select up here and invert, and what this does is it inverts the selection to only the background, right? Now we're gonna go over here. Now realize that the selection still stays when I go to a different layer. And don't mind these other layers, pretend like they don't exist, because I completed the tutorial later, found out that the recording messed up. So I'm gonna have to record this again. So now with the background selected, we can erase, you can select different brushes, maybe higher up the size a bit, there we go. Now erase the background, like that, and the background is gone, right? Now we can go up here and select none. There we go, done. Now what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to duplicate this layer, right? This layer is duplicated. We move it to the top, like that. And it should. I'm recording right now, so it's taking a while to load. So now that we have duplicated that layer, we're gonna go up here to color, and we're gonna go to hue and saturation, right? And we're gonna bring down the saturation all the way. Now this image is black and white. Now that's what we need. Now what we're gonna do is we can set it to. There's a bunch of these that you can go through. This burn. I don't really recommend that one. Yeah. There's overlay. There's multiply. Figure that one works out a little bit more better. Not as better, but still works out. And you can scroll through these too, like darken only, dodge, and you can go through them and see which one you like. For me, I'd say soft light is fine. Then what we could do is duplicate the layer again, right? Now we're going to duplicate it again. Now we have another one of the same layers, and it makes that more darker. You see, now my face is completely visible, but down here is black, and that's what we don't want. Now we're going to get rid of that. Now we're going to edit this layer over here, and we're going to select the brush to the softest. You find that little fuzz, like it's like blur type. Now we're going to hire the, like that, and we're going to erase away the bottom side over there too, because the face is what needs to show. And as you can see, we finished that. And if you still don't like this little dark here, or it may end up, you can erase, go to the bottom, the other layer that's still there, hire that up and erase that away and get rid of that. But I kind of like that, so I'm gonna leave it there. But it's up to you on that part. So yeah, that's it. We're done. You can crop it. You can add. Sorry, you can crop it. You can add text to it and stuff. So there's text tool over here, just in case if you want to add text to it. But you can export this, and then you can use another software to crop it. Or if you're setting as a profile pic, you can crop it in. And also the white layer back here.
what we're gonna do to get that is you go you go over here, right? You make a layer anywhere. Sorry, that does fit. You make a layer anywhere that this layer tool over here. You press it, press OK. Now you have another layer. You bring this down all the way to the bottom, right? Now that this layer's on the bottom, you make sure this top. You can switch these if they're already white, or if you have a different color over here, you click on this. You bring it all the way to white, right? Now that's all white. It's up to you. You can choose whichever background color you want. And now we're gonna go for this bucket tool over here, right next to the text tool. Bucket tool over here. It's called bucket fill. You press it, and it should fill in the whole entire background only in this layer. Make sure not to do this on any other layer. That could be bad. So make sure you make an empty layer to do this. And there you go, completed double exposure. That's it. Thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Zohib, and you're watching Cheetah Works, and I'll see you all in the next video. And cut.